What's up? What's up? And welcome to the PanelCast. This is episode 301. I'm your host, AJ, and the co-host is Mr. Freddie Cantu over there. How you
What's
doing,
up?
Freddie?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Doing okay. I've got an early case of the burps, but other than that, I'm doing just fine.
I got the early case of the hungry, so I can't wait for breakfast later.
We just started. How are you already hungry? You should have already eaten.
I woke up an hour ago. I try not to eat immediately so I don't have the burps.
Mm-hmm. Sure. All right, well, in this episode, Freddie and I are going to be reviewing the reboot of Fist of the North Star. Then we're going to be talking about the season finale of Scrubs and Invincible. We're also going to be reviewing some really interesting trailers in Clayface and Hungry. And then we're going to wrap everything up with the AEW match of the week. So, without further ado, let's get started with the Fist of the North Star, shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
Let me get that queued up here for you. No, apparently it doesn't want to get queued up.
Ooh.
And here we go. That was the trailer for the reboot of Fist of the North Star. Yeah, it's a 4 episode, 6?
4 at the moment.
4 episode series. That's only 4 episodes of the series are out right now. That's on Prime, and it's basically a reboot of the original movie that came out back in the late 90s. Late 90s, early 90s. I can't remember exactly what year they originally came out. Could be 80s.
I think it might have been 80s.
Might have been the 80s.
Uh,
But and it's about this guy. His name's Ken, and he goes wandering the wasteland of a post-apocalyptic world, just trying to right some wrongs. That's pretty much it. He's walking the earth.
Helping those who need help.
Huh?
Helping those who need help. And then exploding people who deserve it.
You're the anime expert here. What did you think of the show?
So it's been a long time since I've seen the original anime for it, but so far it seems true to the original. The only difference is, of course, the updated animation, which is a 3D animation now, which can be a little bit jarring for some people, but I was enjoying it. The original was very violent, and so is this one, so it does keep up with that tradition. But again, being updated, it looks more gory.
True.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. It's fun.
I wanted to turn it off 5 seconds into it. It was no secret I'm not a big fan of anime, at least not anymore. I saw the original when it first came out, loved it, thought it was great, but that's because of the over-the-top uber violence, and at the time, this kind of anime was like underground and it was the shit and everybody was all into it. And sometimes you watched it more for notoriety than you did for whether you liked it or not. But I enjoyed it when it came out. It came out, like I said, around the time of Macross and Robotech and Pat Labor and all that other stuff. And I enjoyed it when it came out. Vampire Hunter D, um, that kind of stuff. And I enjoyed it, like I said. But this one, I don't know. Maybe I've grown up. Maybe my tastes have changed. Maybe whatever. But the story I kind of dug. Um, the characters were okay, but the ridiculousness of the fighting and his little
I still love it.
and all that just I lost me. And then the over CG-ness of his hair and the movements and everything. You can tell this was like total computer graphics, and it just kind of took me out of it, you know. But I watched all 4 episodes because I wanted to give it like the honest try and be able to talk about it and fully, so I can give the story a chance, give everything else a chance. And I did that. So I felt like I did my homework.
Yeah. And the story's good. It still needs to finish, which I don't remember when the next episode comes out, which it might have come out and we might have missed it. We'll have to check that later. But I'm definitely going to finish it because, like I said, I'm enjoying it. It's the same with the Ronin Warriors reboot. When they have the CG animation, it can be jarring. So take that with a grain of salt. If you watch it, it will be kind of trippy. But
Yeah, like I said, it just not my cup of tea anymore. Not my style.
I think that is one of the issues, that is the animation style. I mean, if it was hand drawn, it might have been uh, a little bit better to see it, in a newer context that way, as opposed to the CG element. But again, I'm enjoying it. So
Yeah, like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not my style, not for me. And there are some anime out there that I love, like Ponyo and all that. Uh, just love them, but this one is just not my cup of tea. Couldn't
that's
get
fair.
into it, especially the how everybody's hair looks like perfectly styled, like an eagle.
Especially the
Ridiculous.
bald ones.
Yes.
Their hair was perfect. Which honestly, one thing that rewatching or watching this reminded me of is the arcade games. Um, what else was there? I had something else, but I lost it. Never mind. I remember the arcade game that you had back in the late '90s, early 2000s when it was a punching game, and makes me miss that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember. You know how you were saying, it was something that not everybody watched because it was underground. That's because you had to find a VHS just to find it, and it was
Right.
hard to do that.
Right. But it reminded me that I always wanted to get the Seven Scars tattoo,
Yeah, which
that he
I had
had.
completely forgot how he got it originally. So
Yeah.
this reminded me of how he got it.
Well, I remembered that, it was finger pokes, but yeah, it was still a cool memory. But
Yeah,
so there you have it. Fist of the North Star for me, it was, I mean, I'll give it 3 Little Richards.
I agree.
Um,
Like I said, I enjoyed it, but with the animation, it can be jarring. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Give it a 3.
okay. Will you continue to watch it?
Yes, I am gonna continue to watch it. I don't like stopping it most stuff that I watch unless it's really, really bad. But since it's just a good story, I'm gonna finish it.
Awesome. So moving on, couple of shows wrapped up their seasons, their short seasons, this week. One of them was Scrubs. Um, what'd you think of the season? Like, this was a comeback season after 20 years of being off the air. Um, I didn't realize that the season was over already.
I didn't either. I just kept seeing posts. Oh yeah, season finale next week. I'm like, already? I guess they're doing the same thing that a lot of shows are doing nowadays, and just having the short, 8 episodes or so
Mm,
for the season. Which honestly, that's fine, but it made me want more
yeah,
comparative to its last season. Which, while yes, they had new casts at that time as well, they only had what, one or two of the originals from there, which just the dynamic didn't work between all the characters back then. Here, you have them as mentors pretty much, so you get to see a lot of them. You see a lot of returning characters at the last episode, and it was just enjoyable. And the story was just fun, and it made you sad with what was going on.
yeah.
So
I
I
thought
definitely,
the season finale was good, um, and yeah, it makes me want to see more. So maybe they kept the season short so that if they didn't order season two, they weren't out that much money, you know.
yeah,
Um, so hopefully, I believe it got picked up,
I
but
hope
I'm
so
not
because
sure
I
yet.
definitely want to watch it.
Yeah, but hopefully it did because I want to see more of it. I
Yeah,
thought it was good. I thought the feelings were there. I thought everything was still there. So it was cool to see again.
yes, I agree.
So, something else that wrapped up this week, and that was Invincible.
And oh my God, this
Why don't
episode was
you why don't you talk why don't you talk to us about Invincible, Freddie?
so. As we know, what happened last episodes, Mark ended up with like PTSD, and it's shown throughout this last episode. And oh my God, that was just giving me PTSD, just seeing him suffer through all that. Um, it was very chill, pretty much, in terms of the other ones, because I don't think there was really much fighting, but there was a lot of violence still involved with, the
Yeah.
traumatic things that were going on. And it just kept you on edge the whole episode. You don't know if he was, or if things were actually happening, or if it was just the traumaticness of his imagination just going off. And that actually helped with the final part of the episode. But man, it just kept me on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Yeah, the one thing, that I've noticed and something Joel had brought up when he and I were talking about it, a couple days ago, is that the writing is just getting better and better and better and better.
Yes,
Um, it's expanding, the characters are growing with every episode, and the cast is growing as well. The amount of characters that's in the episodes in the show keeps growing, and you're getting more and more interested along with it. So, and then you're being brought down. There's a lot of superhero stuff that's going on, but all of it is grounded in like some hard, shocked reality. Some real human choices that have to be made at the end of the day,
yes.
and that's what makes the show so great because it keeps a ground in humanity. You know, and I've been enjoying it greatly. It's so much so that I went back and reread the entire series all over again, which took me like 3 days. But I didn't
I'll
mind it.
eventually, yeah, I'll eventually read those comics, but I want to just wait till the show is either done because I don't want to be surprised. Because I've also been seeing posts on like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok about some of the story in the comics and whatnot. I'm like, all right, let me skip that because I don't want to get spoiled too much on what's going to happen.
Right.
I want to
Yeah.
go in there with a fresh pair of eyes, which it's kind of hard to avoid unless you know what's
They're
coming up
kind of
next,
hard to find unless you know somebody like a mortician or somebody that can get you a fresh pair of eyes like
right?
right away.
Luckily, I only have one good eye, so I only see half the screen most of the time, at least clear. The other half is kind of super blurry, so I hope I miss enough. But yeah, no, I
Hopefully
can't
you
wait to
missed
see.
the crappy parts.
Yeah, I can't wait to see next season, which we're gonna have to wait what, like another year or so.
Probably.
Yeah, but these episodes do definitely make me want more.
They're very filling too. There's like a
They really,
lot of episode. There's like a lot in that episode. And it's
and you
just like,
figure it's like it's too much, but it really isn't.
yeah. There's a lot they fit in that hour. Like, In some parts, it was just like, are we still on this show? Like, is this still the same episode? Did another episode slide in here?
right?
But
And it fits well perfectly from what I've seen.
yeah. All right, so moving on, we're gonna play you a trailer that you probably already seen, and it's been floating around the internet for the past couple of days. Got released 2 days ago. This is Clayface. Oh no, that's not Clayface.
He lied.
That's Clayface. Clayface.
Okay, it's a movie. Okay, I thought it was a series.
Just a movie. What'd you think?
Honestly, it caught my attention. I definitely,
Right.
yeah, it's like, wonder how much of it's going to be him as himself or him as whoever, anybody in this in this movie. Is that Clayface? Is that Clayface? You're not going to know.
Right. The actor has the easiest job.
Yep.
He's like, I was in the movie 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's going to be cool seeing what they're going to do with him when it comes out. Because have we had a live action Clayface yet?
No.
No. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely going to be interesting.
Yeah. I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
What I'm not excited for, or maybe I am, who knows? Or maybe I'm just not hungry.
It's the most dangerous animal responsible for over 500 human deaths a year.
It's so cute.
Uncute hippo is a dead hippo. Man eaters. Welcome to New Orleans.
We're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time. He has given us a discount to go see alligators in the bayou.
Oh. Please, arms and legs inside the room. What the hell did that? Something big.
Your wound, it would need a 10-inch tooth.
Are we even supposed to be here right now?
We're off course.
It's safe as long as you stay out of the water.
I'm gonna get you out of here.
Get us out of here.
If anyone sees anything, point in the direction. What?
You know how we got here?
Holy shit. Easy to. Hippos are vegetarian. They ain't killing you to eat you. It's killing you for fun.
Oh, you are literally the worst tour operator.
Hungry, Hungry Hippo, the movie.
Yes, I was like, I wasn't sure exactly what was going on in terms of that when I first saw the trailer, and then it took me a little bit too long to figure out. Wait, Hungry hippo. Hungry hippo. Oh my God, it's a hungry hippo. It made me even more happy to see that. I know we've gotten one board game recently as a movie. Was it Battleship?
Battleship, yeah.
Yeah. So I never got to watch it, but this one actually makes me want to watch this movie based off of a board game,
I'm excited for Shoots and Ladders. Just put
right?
it on at this point.
Or tic tac toe.
Right.
How violent can we make that? But no, this actually caught my attention. It's very interesting, and it is true. Hippos are a bigger cause of death than a lot of other animals in their area. So to see that brought to life in a movie form, especially for something that we grew up with, even if we never got to play a lot of it, it's gonna be very interesting to watch.
Well, what's this? We never got to play a lot of it thing. I played a lot of Hungry Hippo.
I never got to play a lot of it. I played like at a friend's house, but I never owned it myself, so I didn't get to play it as often.
Now I play it in real life. Ha ha ha.
You know what? That's fair. But
Well,
yeah,
that
what's your
brings
thought
us
on
up
it?
to the what's that?
What was your thought on it?
On when I saw the trailer,
Mm-hmm.
it looks absolutely ridiculous. I'll watch it. It'll be a fun movie. I mean, what do you expect from movies like this?
Right.
Battleship was not actually all that bad. I enjoyed it. It was a schlop fest, But if you don't know what you're getting when you go into these kind of movies, then I don't know what to tell you. You don't walk into Sharknado expecting an amazing film. You're gonna see sharks in a tornado. You don't walk into Cocaine Bear expecting a De Laurentiis movie. It's just
Can't be fun.
So when you see a movie like this come out, it's tongue in cheek. It's going to be fun. It's just you got to go because you're just going to have some fun with your friends in the theater, laughing at this movie and how serious they're taking it. So
Yep.
it's exactly what it's made for.
Exactly.
Well, that brings us to the AEW match of the week. I don't have any graphics for it. Sorry. I do have the video for it. We're going to be watching. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to see the full video of this, you can look it up on YouTube. You can also it's also seen on Being the Elite, which is the Young Bucks, their own video channel. A lot of this match was featured on that video, this week's vlog that they have. So here is the Young Bucks versus the Rascals at AEW Spring Breakthrough. Yeah, it's an awesome match.
Giving the Rascals the advantage on the three-time former using his partner's a springboard over the top. Zachary Wentz goes airborne here and sends Matt Jackson in one more time. Teamwork by the Rascals, who've been together since 2018. Not a good job by the Rascals, applying pressure to the Young Bucks.
Yeah, they've shown that some of their creative offense can get you advantage against the former tag team champions, and now it's Nick really going to have to, if they can come up with something else, he's going to call again, though. So next let's get 1, 2, 23, 15, collision. Zachary Wentz fighting off both members of the Bucks. Trying to come up with a tornado. Oh, wait a second, look at this. Put himself in the wrong place.
Wentz, though, and he got out of it and able to slip free.
And rolls up Matt on the jail. Was Mickey rolled out? Mickey caught on the outside.
Nick goes with eyes in the back of his head to the Leonard Reed on the floor, and now
Here they go. Some sort of retribution. Hey, got it.
What follows next is just some after the match BS, but the match itself was just 20 minutes of a highlight reel. Uh, between all the flying bodies all over the place, just bouncing and jumping, pinning attempts, spins, and high flying action. It was just a lot of fun to watch, and I cannot recommend it more. Rascals are new to AEW. They've only been on for half the year. But they bring a lot of high flying action, which is fun for the Young Bucks to now play off of so they can have these wonderful matches where they spend more time up in the air than they do on the mat. And I don't mind that. I think it's great to have matches that show off a variety of different styles. You can't just have one style.
Yeah, no, just strength, not just high flying. You
Not
need a
not
mix.
just strong style, not just aerial, not just mat, not just catch, cat, catch. I can't even ever say it right. But you got to show different variety, different styles of wrestling on the show. That keeps a variety of audiences interested. That's how you keep them there.
Yep.
So I'm excited to see all these different people on there. A lot of critics, they don't like the air flyers, they don't like the high flyers. Hey, you know what? To each their own. Great. You don't like that part?
Switch
Go
channel.
outside, use the restroom at that point or whatever, have a conversation. Make a sandwich, come on back. Or you know what? Watch the damn match anyway and show some respect for the athleticism you're seeing on the screen.
Exactly. I
Um,
love wrestling. I haven't watched a lot of it recently, over a year. I even missed WrestleMania. I didn't know it was this past weekend. So,
yeah,
but man, every time I watch clips of anything, it's just wrestling's just fun and amazing.
it's a good show. Good
Mhm.
storyline. Well, that wraps us up on another episode of the PanelCast, episode 301. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We know you have a lot of choices on Thursday nights, and we're glad that you choose us. For those of you that do, for those of you that don't, well, hope we catch you on the replay. Give us a like, share, and subscribe, please. We really appreciate it. You can catch us on all social medias coming up. Check out our newest column on our website. It's a great new musical column by James Morrow. He does a good job over there. Thank you, Freddie, for joining me. Everybody else, we'll see you guys next week for episode 302.
All right,
Night,
can't wait
everyone.
next week.
Night.